Good morning. So this morning, going for a little walk around my office. Still pretty. San Jose has got the best weather in the possibly the world. So I love the summer. I wanted to talk about patients who come to me with frequent miscarriages. I can't stress enough how important feeding your blood is, so that the blood can feed and hold the baby in. My teacher Miriam Lee used to talk about women live on blood, men live on chi. Chi means bioelectrical energy. It also can be translated into air, oxygen, what stimulates in the mitochondria of our cell. Blood nourishes, heals, and has magnetic properties. There's minerals and such that is in our blood. So when you get that electricity of blood and the minerals, iron and such, powerfully moving through your vessels, it can fill up the little hair-like vessels in the uterus to grow the baby. When that's frayed, fried, or weak and limp, like poor hair quality, poor nail quality, you're going to have more of a chance of having a miscarriage. So when my moms come to me and we do the Boosting Fertility Naturally program, first thing we do is we cleanse. We cleanse all those hormones, all those toxic xenoestrogens, organochlorides, and other kinds of poisons that are creating inflammation, stagnation of the flow of the blood. And also, when you have inflammation, the body starts to attack itself, including attacking the blood. So a lot of people get autoimmune problems when they've gotten weak and depleted. And it's the body attacking itself. Well, in that state, you're not going to be a chance of growing your baby. So we calm the body down, we detox it, get all those poisons out as much as we can, pooping, peeing, sweating, all these ways that the body naturally detoxes. The khichdi detox soup is perfect for that, along with some herbs, etc. And then about 4 to 6 weeks of just cleansing, the person then can start really absorbing their nutrients and making their blood stronger. And the relaxation the acupuncture or the chi yoga gives to the body, so that the blood goes to the organs rather than the extremities, is extremely important to prevent miscarriages. Right now, I have 2 patients who I'm very excited. One's at 7 weeks and one's at 8 weeks, who've had frequent miscarriages, have gotten pregnant naturally coming to me. One was in 3 treatments. The other has been about 4 to 6 weeks. And now we're at 7 and 8 weeks. We got to get them to 12 weeks, obviously. And so I'm still encouraging them to eat these anti-inflammatory foods, keep those poisons off of them, get daily walking exercise and sun, the power of the sun for photosynthesizing the chlorophyll from the plants they eat into stronger blood. And they're still getting their acupuncture twice a week. We're going to start paring them down to once a week once they hit 8 weeks. And because keeping the body calm keeps the inflammation down. When inflammation kicks in, it blocks the flow of the blood and puts the blood up more on the extremities versus the organs. So when I encourage my moms who get pregnant, who've had miscarriages, I say, you got to be like a chicken sitting on its egg. You got to stay warm, stay nourished, and stay calm. I don't really encourage airplane flights, boat trips, anything that could jerk the body around or change the pressure much, at least for the first trimester. I encourage just like walking kind of more on flat surfaces, to be honest. But getting outside, getting fresh air, and looking at the beauty of nature. Because even just looking at things that you think are beautiful increases your dopamine, which calms your body down and puts you more in a fertile, friendly state. So I hope this may be helpful. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? To give some tips. You know, I encourage high protein, high fat, low refined carbs, and more of the Mediterranean style diet. I did just make a Substack today about this organ meat seasoning company called Pluck. And that is something where the organs have been used in traditional diets to make our organs stronger and better and make our blood thicker. So the other thing is blackstrap molasses with nutritional yeast. It's called tiger's milk. That's always another good thing too. Oh, that's really pretty. Anyway, so keeping warm. Don't be freezing in the air conditioning, because like I said, you want to be like a chicken sitting on your egg when you're pregnant. Like calm, warm, consistent. 4 to 6 small meals a day of these higher nutrient foods. And a lot of my moms continue eating the Khichdi detox soup through their whole pregnancy. I just did a whole Substack last week with one of my patients who did that. Came out of her pregnancy with no increased weight by the time she had her second baby or her first baby, then went on to thinking she was going to need her last embryo, but she'd eaten the Khichdi and kept her weight and done all the nutrition things I had talked about. Beautiful. And she got pregnant naturally with her second child. So I'll share that video next. Or actually, I have shared it on YouTube, but I'll share it in a Substack. All right, well, I hope this is helpful. Fertility is natural. Trust nature. The body is meant to be fertile. And as one of my patients has said, she believes, and I do too, that God makes women to have babies. And walk in faith, not by sight. Trust your body, trust nature, and get back to natural ways of life. Your fertility whisperer, Dr. Shasta Erickson. If you or anyone you know is suffering, please share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube. I do have a new virtual online program coming up soon for those of you who aren't near me, boosting fertility naturally on fertilitywhisperer.com. Okay. I do have a free 15-minute phone call as well for any of you who want to explore if I could be helpful. Have a great day.